Good day everyone and welcome to a let's play of Solar 2. So guys, this is a game I actually adore. It's actually a pretty old game, again from I think 2011. And this game is kind of like a Spore if you've seen it. It's basically a game where you start off as a small object or a small animal or whatever. In this case it is a small object. I'm starting off as an asteroid and your objective is to become bigger and bigger through doing something. So as you can see, I am an asteroid. I could uh, move around. Uh, on the top left side, you could see my what I am, which is saying asteroid, a picture of what I look like. It's showing the mass because in this game, since we're talking about stars and planets and all that stuff, mass is like the main thing that you could identify something by. Or so this in this case mass relates to like health, so the more you have the better. So right now my mass is 2. I don't know what the scale is, but we're gonna assume 2 is a small amount, and it's showing a progress bar to the next level, which in this case is small planet. And right now I'm just a little bit above 0. So in this thing the objective is to basically become bigger and bigger and eventually be small planet, a life-sustaining planet, and so on, become stars and bigger and bigger and bigger. So the objective right now is to make myself bigger. So what I do is I need to go fast and collide into these objects, which is actually much harder than you think because there's some sort of physics involved. So let me try. Come on. I feel kind of drunk when you're going this far. So I just need to collide as fast as possible. Yes. And as you can see, my mass went from 2 to 3. So let's do this a couple more times. Try to get bigger and bigger. Alright. 5. So eventually I want to like hit bigger and bigger rocks and get better. I don't want to get close to those things right now because they can kill me. Those are from much more advanced systems. So just like in Spore and any other thing, there's going to be things that are more advanced than you, bigger than you, and so on. And so you don't want to go against them until you are in uh, in a position to be able to take them. So I'm just gonna keep hitting these guys to try to become a small planet. Right now you can see my progress bar is going higher and higher. I think one more hit should do it. And there, I am now a small planet. My mass is 30. And as you could just saw, when I'm a small planet, now I'm actually bigger than these asteroids. So when they come close to me, they either come and collide into me, or they get attached to my gravitational field and they just spin around me. And that's actually kind of good too because by spinning around me, it could actually protect me from anything that's coming my way. But another good thing about this is for me to become a bigger planet, what I do is I need to consume these asteroids, so gain more mass, right? So what I do is I need to press, in my case, I'm on a computer, so space. And when I do that, I consume one. And see, as you can see, my mass is going higher and higher as I consume. So I gotta just go try to find more asteroids and then get them to spin around me in my gravitational field, hopefully without them crashing into me. And after that, I gotta consume them and become bigger and bigger. So that is my goal now. Let's try to get this. Um, ah, yeah. Sometimes it gets really tough to get close to them. If you go really fast and hit them, you will have them collide into you. So what I found to be the best way is to go near them and then try going the opposite direction. Then they start coming and getting attached to you. So yeah, see. And you gotta be careful when you have a lot of them spinning around you. Your asteroids might hit another one and end up pushing it away. And it's getting kind of tough now. Come on. All right. So what is that now? I got a bunch. I'm not even gonna try to count since they're spinning in different directions. All right. See those red things away? Those are like that's a planet that actually has more. It's more evolved than me. It has life. As you can see, that's the next stage of my planet as well. My mass is 30, 8, and my next in my progress bar, the next thing I could become is a life planet, which means it's a planet like our own planet Earth, where it has life, and in this case, it has a force field around it, and it has those little rocket type thingies that are protecting it. So that's why I'm gonna stay away from that until I have some sort of thing. So I think this is good. I'm gonna start consuming some of these. So just keep pressing space and they all get sucked in. Oh. So yeah, as you saw, my progress bar went up pretty high. Instead of just consuming them like non-stop, I normally wait till they become like they go around me and then I start consuming. Let me try to get this one too. Alright. So 62 is my mass. Mm, I'd say about 80 should be able to get me to the next level. I'm not sure though how the settings are for that. That's just my guess. So yeah, I absorb them. And every time one hits you, your mass will go down. So well, in most cases it will go down. So my goal is to try not to get hit by them, but at the same time try to get close enough that they become a part of me. So alright, I'm gonna consume these as well. There. It is kind of a balancing act. You got to get close enough so that they become they're close enough to actually become in orbit to you, but at the same time you gotta account for what direction they're moving, and you have to try to move in the opposite direction in order to get that pulling effect. All right, all right. I think I'm just about there, and yes, I am now a life planet. You can see this because I am uh, you can see because I have become like this thing where I'm starting to do evolution. You can see this new bar showed up that's saying evolution. It's slowly evolving, and as it evolves, it's gonna get better and better. Now during this time, I don't wanna get hit by asteroids, but I still need to keep on getting more and more of these little things so that I could become more. I could become bigger and become a star. So those little two green things showed up. Those are basically rockets and stuff that are protecting me from nearby other intruders, attackers, whatever. So as my shield becomes more stronger, it increases my strength so that if I get hit by an asteroid, for example, it won't do as much damage. Um, Basically, my goal still is to get more and more things revolving around me and then become something much, much bigger. Each time you become one level higher, it takes much longer for you to become more powerful. So I have to continue to balance it all. So while I'm waiting, there are also these little missions type things in this game, and you could see that by the arrows pointing in different directions around my planet. So let's try to head to these and see what they are. Gotta be kind of careful too. All right, so here it's giving me some sort of mission. Let me see what it's saying. Here's a planet full of skunks. I need you to exterminate it. So it's pointing, as you can see, it's pointing to a planet full of skunks, I guess. And my job is to destroy them somehow. So in order to do that, I think I need to get close to it and get my little thingies over here around me to help me out with the mission. So though that is the skunk planet, as you can see, I think they are actually much more evolved than I am. As you can see, they have way more ships than I do. Alright, they just killed all my ships, so I am not gonna get near them until I become better. So, I just took some damage. I do want to try to become a star or something. It makes things much easier because you'll be much bigger than the other planets. I think, like as you can see, my kills it says 1, and experience also currently around I think 1. So I just crashed into my own. Anyway, so I think as I attack those planets, my experience gets better and better, and so it makes things easier for me. So let's see if this is thing still pointing to the skunk planet. Oh yep, I think it's still. Alright, I'm taking serious damage. These guys are much more advanced than I am, so they just wiped out all life on my planet, and that means I have to now wait longer and let them evolve again and again. So as you can see, it's not a game where like you would do this and you just keep getting bigger and bigger. In order to become bigger and bigger, you need to get more powerful. So I think that's what I'm gonna do in this game. You get to decide because you could do like these mission type things, or you could also just try to get bigger and bigger, which is a possibility as well. You know, when you have these guys flying around you, one problem that you're gonna face is that. Alright, there's a spinning little thing. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I'm taking serious damage with these floating thing. So I'm gonna try to become a small star and see if that helps in any way my situation. I like these little asteroid fields right here. It's an easy way to find asteroids to kind of go around you, and it makes it easier to get bigger. Your little green guys really don't help you out because they end up destroying all the asteroids because they're worried that it's gonna come and crash into you and wipe their civilization out, I guess. But my ultimate goal is kind of against theirs, which is to become a star, which they definitely wouldn't be able to live in. So we'll see. You kind of have to try to get them to go the same, or for yourself to get and go the same speed as those objects that are floating around. So let's see, what do I have? Yeah, when my guys show up, it just ruins everything. So I gotta try to stay away from them. Or maybe I could just smash into them, but I think that affects me as well. So see, I'll get close and they destroy it. So I'm pretty close to becoming a small star now. I don't know if there's gonna be much of a problem now. I just want to try to become a small star before these things come and just destroy all the stuff I have. Yeah, see, my guys are making my life so much harder. So I'm gonna try to stay away from those guys and try to become a star. Yes, okay, so I just became a small star. now my goal is to become a medium star. One good thing about being a small star is now that I'm more powerful than those planets. So I don't even know why these tiny things are attacking me now. I could pretty much destroy them. See? So in my information area, you could see that my now my current goal is to find some planets and have at least 3 planets orbiting me. Uh, so I think right now, see, I'm a small star. That's basically all right, 1 planet. So you could kind of think of it as like our sun, because you know Earth and so on, the circles a small little star, right? So as you become bigger and bigger, you have more and more stuff that you're under controlling. So this will just keep on getting bigger and bigger until I become, I think, a black hole. I think that's like the end game scenario. So in general, I think this is so that's kind of the idea. Your goal is to become bigger and bigger, and I will try to get some. See, like I can, in order for me to become a bigger star, I need to consume planets. But in order for me to meet my goal of becoming like a life-sustaining type star, I need to get more planets. So it's kind of counterproductive if I destroy my planet. So, okay, let's try to get 3 planets and see if that makes life easier for me. Oh, not that way. So as you'll find quite soon is that there's always something bigger than you around, and so it's not going to be that simple. Okay, there's that 3rd planet. Let's try to get that. All right, 3 planets. I don't know what the purpose of that is, but I assume something good. So I can continue to make the masses of my planets bigger, and eventually they'll end up being stars too. And then it will just be like a connection of multiple stars. And so the game keeps going like that with more and more missions and everything. I haven't tried any of the missions really. I always find that when it gives you a mission, the mission is so much harder than anything that you would expect to see. So in my opinion, I think you would just want to become a really big star and then try to do the missions. Maybe you might be a better shot. You might have a better shot at it. But until then, I think you should just try to become a group of different small stars, and maybe it'll be better. As you just saw, it's much harder to control now. Okay, I'm gonna try to get that planet. Oh, I collided. So, as you can see, I have 3 planets now, with 1 asteroid orbiting each one of those. I can consume them like this, and it makes me really big. Or I could keep them and make them stars as well, and that might help as well. So I'm gonna try to become a medium star by getting all these planets and just absorbing all of them. That's my next goal. In this game, I don't think I'll do any of the missions as I am right now. Maybe if I become something big like what we just passed, maybe. But for me, it seems like it's going to be impossible to have any success at the current size that I am. You see, those star systems are huge. They have their own things and they have their own protection. So I got these stars I'm gonna consume. Okay, I am now a medium star. So I got that really yellow glow. You become bigger and bigger, and eventually you'll be able to take on almost everything. By then, the end game is kind of. So all the missions are like this, where you have to try to take down a star system, but as you can see, it's way too big for me to do anything. The only way I could take it down is just by suiciding it into it, I guess. And I got blown up. So that's basically it. That's the idea behind this game. You need to become bigger and bigger, and eventually you'll be the thing that dominates the sky, or in this case, space. So, I think that's about it. This game is quite fun, quite addicting. Once you start playing, it's kind of hard to stop until you try to get to the end. So, yeah, it'll be quite entertaining actually. And the concept is as usual, like most uh, games where you start from something small and you try to become something bigger. Um, so I think that's about it for now. This game is Solar 2. And as always, please remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and check out our other videos. And always share with your friends. Until next time, guys, peace.